Hi, team. Butterfly is still here, right there. 8 or 9 days strong. I figured this will be the perfect question to kind of segue into where we should go next with the Idaho 4 case. What is it about 2 a.m.? Now, don't quote me, but the Chapin said early on in an interview that like 2 a.m. is a dark hour for them. It will always be, or something 2 a.m. is a hard hour for them. What is it about 2 a.m.? What do the Chapins know about 2 a.m. specifically regarding Ethan? What is it about 2 a.m.? Because that goes against what we've been told. What is it about 2 a.m. for the Chapins, where they call this their dark hour? What is it about 2 a.m. for the Chapins and Ethan? 2 a.m. The Tower, Page of Wands, the Magician in reverse. Huh. The High Priestess. And 5 of Wands. No way. The bottom of the deck is the 6 of Pentacles reversed. So this is kind of an even give and take. But in reverse, it's like it's one person's doing all the taking, another's doing all the giving. So it's something being taken from them, I would think. All right, so we have this Tower moment. Now, this is Ethan. We're asking about Ethan. The next card with the Page of Wands, this is Ethan too. This is a child energy. The Page of Wands is a go-getter. He's the child. The Page of Wands is the child that everything they touch turns to gold. Extremely likable, charismatic, just like the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Like, really, it's a fire energy. People are very drawn to this child of theirs. So it's this sudden change, this shocking sudden change that will change things. Now, it didn't come out in reverse. That's interesting because it goes with what they say, about moving on. You are able to move on. This Tower moment having to do with Ethan, 2 a.m. Now, interesting here, we have the Magician in reverse. This is the manipulation station in reverse. The person that has everything, uses a little bit of trickery, has everything at their disposal, all the tools to create anything they want. Well, he came out in the reverse, so he can create anything he wants, but he uses manipulation and trickery. Then we have the High Priestess, which is the person that knows everything but says nothing. It's also about your intuition. So perhaps, it's a gut feeling that they have. Now, the most interesting card to me is the 5 of Wands. This is chaos, arguing, fighting. Is this fight? Let's ask. First, let's clarify this Magician in reverse, because that's what I want to know about. Why the Magician in reverse to show up right at the center here? Because it looks like this to me. There's this Tower moment with their child, Ethan. But it was orchestrated. It was manipulated. It was made to happen. Why the Magician in reverse? Please clarify this Magician in reverse. Why are we getting the Magician in reverse? 2 a.m. Why are the Chapins thinking Magician in reverse? Please explain this to us. There's that give and take again, an exchange. Something for another. One thing for another. And then here's memories. So this is about siblings. It's about memories and a loss. 7 of Wands defending something. And then we have the 7, another 7 here. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse, like it wasn't worth it. They're thinking it wasn't worth it. So there's some type of an exchange Definitely has to do with the past, memories, siblings, some type of a loss and defending oneself. Lost it, defending himself. Which brings me back to this fight. See, guys, we're getting into Loach next, darn it. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's ask this. We'll keep it short and then I'll get into the Loach. What do the Chapins think happened at 2 a.m.? What do they think? Now, we're asking for their perspective. What did the Chapins believe happened at 2 a.m.? That makes that hour such a dark hour. What do the Chapins believe happened at 2 a.m. causing that hour to be so dark? Okay. What did the Chapins think happened around 2 a.m. that makes such a dark hour for them? What do they think happened to Ethan around 2 a.m.? Chapins. Ace of Wands reversed. The Lovers. Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Swords reversed. And the Ace of Cups reversed. Wow, that's a lot of heavy cards. At the bottom here is our Knight of Cups reversed. That's super interesting. Let me go get my dog. She's crying on the bed. She's stuck on the bed, the little one. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Hang on. Let me get your sister. I hear you. I hear you. Butterflies out here, Gigi's out here, and you're in there by yourself. I didn't get you because we're sleeping. Hey, Gigi, leave her alone. Old bird. Sorry, guys. I have like a 20-year-old Chihuahua that at least she's smart enough to not do. She used to just death fall right off of the bed. Now she doesn't do that anymore. Okay. Now, what do they think happened? Look at these aces. There's 4 aces in the deck. We got 3 of them right here. So this is potential for growth. New things. Ace of Wands. In reverse. No more growth. It's over. For the Lovers. Ethan and Xana, that's that. They always show up together on the cards. Always. Unless you specifically ask about one without the other. Now, in the middle here is this Ace of Pentacles, which is an opportunity for something tangible. That sucks. That's something valuable. Why are we getting this card up here? What did they think happened? This opportunity for something valuable. That's the Ace of Pentacles. Whether it's knowledge, whether it's money, whether it's something that you can touch or hold. Oh my gosh, look what it's surrounded by. Freaking flowers, tulips. Is it tulips? There's yellow ones. That's a weird card to get. But here comes this violence. The Knight of Swords reversed. So this is usually like the stabbing thing that we get when it comes out in reverse. It's quick in and out energy. It's brutal in the reverse. It's violent in the reverse. It's angry in the reverse. And then we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, which is a total selfish act. This is your cup is running over with. It's an opportunity for a new relationship full of love and emotions and happiness. And in reverse, it's the opposite. It's hatred. Hatred. Somebody doesn't want him to go on anymore. And then this is an interesting card that is at the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Cups in reverse. Remember, this is our Prince Charming that comes in to save the day. Love bombs you. This is your friend that has, he comes with a proposition, an offer of all things good. His heart's in the right place, but he comes out in reverse, so he's a fraud. This is your fake friend. All right, let's ask who they think did it. Actually, I think the person, in my opinion, that would have the best idea would be his brother. So, just for entertainment purposes only, let's see Ethan's brother. Who does Ethan's brother believe killed Ethan? His brother Hunter. Who does he believe killed Ethan? All right, so he stayed there. He stayed there with that group of friends, and so did his sister. All the rest of the triplets stayed. So let's see if we can get some answers. Who does Ethan's brother Hunter think killed Ethan? Who does he think is responsible for taking his brother Ethan's life? The Emperor in reverse. He knows who this guy is. Are you kidding me? We get him every time. The Ace of Wands with this opportunity, this plan in action. Two of Swords because he's up against a wall. He had to make a decision, forced to choose. Seven of Pentacles, the Moon in reverse. Oh my gosh. All right. So allegedly, Ethan's brother knows all about this Emperor in reverse. He's the guy that started this whole plan. He made the decision at a crossroads here, made the decision. Felt like with the Seven of Pentacles, it either goes back to something like when it's in reverse, it's like the timing is off, or he felt like that's like you feel like the time and effort you put into something isn't paying off. But the Moon in reverse, something done at night, something secretive, something that you're trying to, secrets and illusions done at night in reverse. So it's starting to come out. The truth is starting to come out with this Emperor. All right, well, you know we can't leave it there. And at the bottom of the deck, look at that, the Eight of Swords reversed. So this is being in your own mental imprisonment or being in a bind, being imprisoned, being stuck in a situation that you got yourself into. The bottom, it's freeing yourself. It's like this Emperor guy had to do it. To free himself? Like, what the heck? And that goes back to that house reading, guys. Like, what the hell? Where do we go from here? Let me see. Does Hunter feel like any of the fraternity brothers are guilty? Does he think any of the fraternity brothers are guilty? Ethan's brother. Does Ethan's brother think anybody in the fraternity is responsible for the deaths of the Idaho 4? How does Ethan's brother feel? Does he think this fraternity is responsible for the deaths of the Idaho 4? Well, Ten of Cups in reverse, he knows that everything, Ethan wasn't happy there, being part of this family. So there's the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, he does think, look at that, a lying, sneaking, cheating, piece of crap friend that lies to you, cheats on you, steals from you. Our swindler piece of crap, but he doesn't know who it is. Notice he's in the upright. A lot of times he comes out in the reverse, which means you got caught. Pants on the ground, mask off. He has a feeling, guys. He thinks, according to these cards, he knows. And with the Hangman, he's looking in every angle trying to figure out who did it. The Queen of Swords. So there's this female energy that knows the truth. Usually she comes out as our Bethany. This female energy that knows the truth. What's at the bottom? 3 or more people working together. We specifically asked about the fraternity. The next card, because 3 or more people working together to do what? To serve justice. What's equal and fair to them. Revenge, envy, justice. That's justice. 3 or more people working on a plan to get justice in their eyes. In the world, a complete ending. The world, remember, is a book closed. Shutting the book. Closing the cycle. Circle over. So, according to these cards, it looks like Ethan's brother, when we asked specifically, does he think it's one of the frat members? Well, look at this. Things aren't also rainbows and sunshine and rainbows in that little family. This is emotional fulfillment with your family. But it's not that way. Here's our card that depicts the school and fraternity, our 10 of Pentacles. The reason that this card has always come up as the fraternity card is because of these flags. This is about generations. Think alumni, these banners, I mean. Think alumni, passing traditions, values, inheritance down from one generation to another. This is our frat card. So he knows Ethan wasn't fitting in. He wasn't very happy. Maybe people weren't happy with him in this fraternity. He also knows that amongst this group, we got ourselves the piece of crap swindler. Wow. And he's trying to check it out from every angle. Who the heck could it be? He's in there digging for clues, digging for the truth. But he's depending a lot on a female here. He thinks the female's got all the answers. But check it out in this spread. This female has her back turned toward the whole situation. She wants nothing to do with it. Which makes me think even more so, Bethany. What else could we ask? That's not, too crazy. How about, I'm just going to ask specific. I want something specific. Since we're going to get into Loach, let's ask, how does Hunter feel about Loach? How do you feel about, actually, no, let's ask, let's just ask that, because that's who we fought with. How did Hunter feel about this fight that happened, supposedly? Look at the party. There's our party card, 3 of Cups. How did Hunter feel about this fight that happened, that his brother got into the night he was killed? What does Hunter think about the fight his brother got into the night he was killed? What's Hunter think about this fight his brother got into? Did he think it had anything to do with his murder? Then we're going to ask what Hunter thinks happened at 2 a.m. 6 of Swords reversed. So this is being stuck in chaos. Remember, we kept getting that card with Ethan and Xana's timelines, that they were stuck in chaos. We're asking about the fight, the Hierophant, higher learning, a school, a group that shares the same morals and ethics, the 6 of Pentacles, a taking. There's our Queen of Swords again. And the 10 of Pentacles reversed. So this fraternity isn't happy with the truth bombs that this female's... Now, in this situation, I think it's Xana. I think Xana was talking, regarding this fight. Xana was doing a whole lot of truth telling, a whole lot of truth bombs. She was telling it like it is. She wasn't cutting corners. She was saying exactly how things were going down and how effed up things were in this fraternity group situation. Things were unfair with the 6 of Pentacles. And this could even mean an unfair fight. But he thought that Ethan was stuck because everybody, their beliefs pushed him in that way. This was a group thing here with this fight. But lucky for us, with the Seven of Cups in reverse, this is confusion. Now, it came out in reverse, so I think he's starting to get a clearer picture. He's starting to understand. All right, one more question. Let's ask what Hunter thinks happened at 2 a.m. to Ethan. What does Hunter believe happened in that dark hour to Ethan? Please show us what Hunter believes happened in that dark hour. How does he think it went down? What does he think happened to his brother? All right. What does Ethan's brother think happened to Ethan in that dark hour? What does Hunter Chapin think happened to Ethan? All right, those kind of went everywhere. The Magician in reverse. Again, somebody manipulated the situation. They made it happen. They had the tools to do it. Seven of Cups. Confusion. A lot of options. The Hermit in reverse. He wasn't at home during that dark hour, allegedly. Here's our Queen of Swords again. This time in reverse. This female. And the Ace of Pentacles, losing something completely valuable from someone else's hand. It was the straw that broke the camel's back with the 10 of Wands in reverse. But it was like work to them. There's the work card again. It's like work to them, doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's a promise. What does he think happened? Well, he thinks that somebody was responsible. This Magician in reverse. Somebody manifested or manipulated the whole situation. Planned and manipulated it. Used trickery. Used confusion. He's actually got a lot of, it seems like Hunter's a little bit confused. He's got quite a few different options that he's thinking of. At 2 a.m. though, it looks like he doesn't think Ethan was in the house with the Hermit in reverse. The Queen of Swords in reverse. So we have this female energy. She's come up 3 times now. Losing something extremely valuable with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And the Queen of Swords is brutal. She's our ice queen. She's quick to cut someone out. Absolutely harsh and brutal with her words. She can even be a liar when her sword's down. But she's saying very, very mean things. All right, I'm going to ask one more question. Where does Hunter believe his brother was killed? Where does Hunter believe his brother was killed? Where does Hunter think Ethan was killed? Okay. Where does Hunter Chapin believe Ethan was killed? Queen of Wands reversed. There's our killer card, King of Swords reversed. The Magician again. Ace of Wands, that plan in action. Knight of Pentacles reversed. We asked where. What's at the bottom of our deck? 2 of Wands in reverse. Trying to separate the two. And then there's our vehicle. Transportation moved. So the situation moved from one scene to another. Watch. I'll show you why I think that. They were stuck, both of them, Ethan and Xana. We keep getting this card. They were stuck in a situation, whether it be tied up, bound up, whatever the circumstances, they were stuck in a really bad situation with the 8 of Swords. Now, taking these cards, asking where we're getting a whole big story here with allegedly what Hunter believes happened. So here's our Queen of Wands in reverse. This life of the party female energy that now she could be she usually comes out as my other woman card when she's in the reverse, but here she's angry. She's lost her temper. It's an angry female energy trying to separate two energies with Two of Wands reverse. She's trying to create distance. So we have this female, angry female trying to separate herself, trying to create distance between two people, push two energies apart. Then we have our killer card, the King of Swords in reverse. Underneath him is the Chariot being moved, transportation. Strange that this guy has a badge on his helmet, right? So there's our killer making moves in a car, movement. We asked where. So that means, to me, moved. The setting changed from one place to another. The Magician, being able to use all the tools at your disposal to manifest anything you want. Because why? With the Nine of Swords, somebody can't sleep. This Magician, the person who orchestrated the whole thing, had this nightmare, couldn't sleep, couldn't rest. Something was weighing on their mind so heavy they couldn't do anything but think about it. This plan that the Magician came up with was going to ease their mind, solve their problems. Powerful person, obviously, or a person with a lot of pull. All right, so coming up with this plan of action with the Ace of Wands. What's the plan of action? Judgment in reverse, playing God. The angel comes down, supposed to protect you, calls out all the spirits to come up and be told for their lives to be totally assessed and judged. In reverse, this is a plan of action to be the judge, jury, and executioner. Now, this is a sad card too, these cards. We get the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is our slow-moving knight that wins. He is the one that protects you. You're the bodyguard. He's full of armor. He's literally is the knight in shining armor. When he's in reverse, he's a stuck energy, stuck somewhere. He can't be there to protect him. He's unable to protect him because he's stuck somewhere else. And with the Seven of Wands, he's got his guard down. Where was he? So that makes me think that that was Ethan's brother. So let's ask real quick, where was Ethan's brother during the murders? Where was Hunter Chapin during the murders? Thank you. Came flying out. There's the murders right there. Death, the end, a change, a rebirth. All right, so where was Hunter Chapin during these murders? When his brother was being killed, where was Hunter? Six of Cups, thinking about memories, reliving the past. This is a sibling card too. Six of Cups. Okay, where was Hunter Chapin during the murders? Okay, we got a flipper, and then I'll take that 5. He was sleeping. 4 swords. That's the one we always look for. Or it's 4 people laid to rest, but so far I get he was sleeping. Let's see. Nope. He was 3 of Cups. He was with 3 or more people. This is our party card. 3 of Wands. Waiting for something. Plan of action. There's a Queen of Wands, this time upright. Now, it doesn't have to be the same person. Queen of Wands is just a really sexy, magnetic, life of the party female. So he's with a group of people, specifically a female. I wonder if he had a girlfriend at that time. There was conflicts that he was dealing with that kept coming up. And with the Page of Swords, he was being watched. He was being watched. And it came out in reverse. So it's actually, he was being spied on. So he's with the party. We're not getting any bad cards with him. Besides this conflict and him being watched. That's interesting. I got to figure out who he was with at the, like, you know, female wise. Who was he with female wise? All right, guys. So here's the killer card. I mean, we asked, so according, this is all, you know, we asked through Ethan's brother's eyes. So there's this female energy that's extremely angry along with the killer card. They're moving from place to place. There's movement. Somebody who orchestrated the whole thing to relieve their own mind. There's the plan in action to take the lives. And then I feel like this is Ethan's brother, unable to protect. He's not standing up for his brother. Instead, he's stuck somewhere else. He's not moving. He's somewhere else, not moving, with a group of people, specifically a female. Here's the magician again, manipulating, trying to cause confusion outside the home, using this female energy's lies and harshness to create the confusion. But this happened outside the home. This female here, with that mean female, happened outside the home. And then here she is again, stuck in the chaos. Something being taken from him, stuck in the chaos, not getting along well with that group that he's with. There's our sneaky friend. I mean, it's crazy to me that allegedly, according to these cards, that Ethan's brother thinks that it's somebody connected to this group he's still in. One more question. Let's ask why his brother's still there. I always wondered, you know, like, is he there to gather information? Like, does he suspect something like a lot of us do? Let's see. Where can I put these suckers? Okay. Let's just ask. I even forget what I was going to ask, and it was a good one. Ethan's brother. What the heck was I going to ask about him? Oh, why did he stay? Why did he stay at that school in the fraternity? After what happened to his brother, that constant reminder, they had to have the house torn down because of it, remember? It was just too hard for them to look. Why did Ethan's brother so quickly go back to that school and fraternity? Why did he go back? King of Cups reversed. Queen of Wands. Ten of Wands. Three of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. At the bottom here we have the Six of Wands, which is a loss. All right. So looking at these cards, to me, it looks like he would be the King of Cups reversed. This is somebody, male energy, who's mentally had enough. He is emotionally overwhelmed. He could be partaking in a little bit too much drinking, a little bit too much partying, but he's really emotionally distraught right now. Then there's another female energy with him, the Queen of Wands, female. Now remember, if we get the Queen of Wands a couple times, doesn't have to be the same person. There's probably a ton of life of the parties. Queen of Wands is the life of the party, the leader of her friend group. She's usually good looking, just something about her, you know, charismatic. People really like her. She's charming. So he wants to be with this female energy, probably that same female energy that he was with that night. Could be a sister. But why did he go back? Now, this is an interesting card to get in the middle. These burdens and stress. So he went back despite being completely stressed out and burdened by what happened. These cards, I think, tell the biggest story here. Three of Swords in reverse. Healing from a heartbreak. This is a betrayal to the heart. So he knows that he was betrayed. That makes me think even more that he thinks it's somebody that he knew. However, with the Nine of Pentacles, this is an independent female energy. So it doesn't have to be female. It's an energy that is completely independent, has everything they need to do it on their own. They don't need anybody's help. This energy is coming out in reverse, like they do need somebody's help. So was it him that needed to go back to help maybe his sister? He didn't want his sister to be alone, and she was gung-ho about going back. So darn it, if you're going, I'm going to go. Keep an eye on her. That's the feeling I'm getting. Or it's him knowing that despite the burdens, he wouldn't be able to figure anything out from home. He had to go back to the situation. All right, hang on. Why did Ethan's sister Maisie go back? Why did Maisie go back to the Greek system at U of I so soon after Ethan's death? Why did Maisie decide to go back to that same school, have to see that house where her brother was killed every day, probably multiple times a day? Why did Maisie decide to go back to University of Idaho right after her brother was killed? Why did Maisie go back? Ten of Wands in reverse. The straw that broke the camel's back, or to put her burdens down. Nine of Wands reversed. Interesting. Wounded warrior that takes a licking but keeps on ticking. Here, she wants to quit. She wants to throw in the towel. Why did she go back? Because of her brother. Here's the King of Cups in reverse. She knew that he was mentally unstable, so they're both there to kind of protect each other. Page of Cups, because she knows things aren't what they seem. There's a lot of immaturity. Maybe she didn't think that he was mature enough to handle it, because he definitely wasn't mentally good at that time. For hope. For her, it was hope. Hope and to protect her brother. At home, she was full of burden. She couldn't think of anything else. She did it to protect her brother. And that's exactly the card underneath. Temperance. That's the guardian angel. Protection. Two opposites blending together. Perfect combination. These two. That reminds me of his mother saying, that they have to figure out a way to be siblings without Ethan. That they normally, she did say that they normally, Ethan was their number one, each of their number ones. This is them, at least Maisie. This is both of them doing exactly what the mom said, except I don't think she thinks, it seems to me like they're there sneaking around, gathering information about the house, about what's going on, trying to ease the nightmares, and then they can walk away. They got to find the secrets. They have to find out what happened that night. They want to know the secrets. That's a win for them. Let me know what you guys think. And then I got all your questions on Loach. We'll go to Loach next. I just wanted to figure out this 2 a.m. thing. So I'm interested to see what you said, what you guys see. I kept this one kind of short. So, geez, these are some hard cards with this case. See you guys. See you soon. Bye.